Worse.
Seeking illumination, Dermot's come to a house in Dalkey to meet lighting engineer Rocky Wall.
Lighting as a material has changed in the building industry quite substantially, becoming one of the materials that the building is made of as opposed to an application afterwards.
Look at this. I don't have a view like this, but it's my view. But we do have we have the big glass wall at the back. And when it becomes dark, does the glass just become a mirror?
Well, at night, yeah, sure, it's becoming a mirror as we're standing here now. So we're losing any view of the external, we're losing any connection to the external, and then when it becomes totally dark, you lose it all because it's just one big mirror.
When I walked into this room at dusk, it was stunning. The room is incredible. There is this amazing view out to Dalkey Island. A half an hour later, it became like the House of Horrors.
Here is almost frightening, isn't it? The curved glass has become a complete mirror, right? And there seems to be 3 or 4 reflections in it.
Well, yeah, the reflections are due to the glazing. So a single glaze, you had 1 reflection, double glaze, you had 2 reflections, and with treble glaze, you have 3 reflections.
So you're seeing 3 of yourself. That's why you feel slightly dizzy when you're looking at it, because you're seeing 3 of everything.
In the dark, a glass wall can actually become quite frightening. At night time, it can turn into something fairly horrific. I was shocked. And in Ireland, it becomes dark at 4 o'clock in December. So it's very easy to think about your house in daylight with sunlight streaming through and everybody happy out on a terrace. But in Ireland, a lot of the time that we spend in our house is in the dark.
This is one way of doing it anyway, and that's where you introduce the light to the outside, reduce the light to the inside, and then you end up with that reflection disappearing. Now, you'll never get rid of it all, but you will reduce it quite substantially. So now you're in a space which are no longer multiple reflections. Your eye is brought through, you can see the deck beyond.
Yes. Obviously you couldn't see Dalkey Island, you couldn't see the view, but you could see a couple of metres beyond where you were. But most importantly, you couldn't see yourself.
Just by lighting up, even that little kind of halo around the edge immediately draws your eye outside.
And that will actually light outside and slightly inside, very much immediately in the soffit on the exterior as a linear light source.
I was quite happy to put a couple of lights out into some shrubs in the garden, and that was going to do it. It was never going to do it. You have got to light the immediate vicinity, inside and outside. So it's about getting that strip light, getting that strong light right at the window that throws a light down between the 2 rooms, and that's what melts away the glass. So what I have got to do is introduce some kind of strong light directly outside the window. It completely eradicated the House of Horrors.